Shantirantarikshagung Shantihi Prithvi Shantirapaha Shantirokhataya Shantihi Vanaspataya Shantirvishve Deva Shanti Brahma Shantihi Sarvagung Shantihi Shantireva Shantihi Sama Shanti Redhi Hari Om. I'd just like to spend a few minutes talking about life. The situation today, the news that's coming through our head, our brain, our emotion is so negative. So much fear is going on in the world. Expectation. They're talking about how many deaths, how many positive in virus. Why don't they talk about life? They're not talking about life. They talk about something else which destroyed life. So I want to remind everyone that life is so perfect itself. And virus is part of our life, always with us, there. We know that virus just basically it's just a protein with a little unusual fat on it. So when they observe in our nervous system, not all but some, they create so many confusion in the system. They make the system confused. Why? Because the system have less pretend in protecting itself due to why we have 7,000 million life, nervous system and mind. Only a few 100,000 attract to the virus. Because those are the people who has all the time making mistake in life. They violate the law of the nation. They violate the laws of nature. That means they make mistake. Make a mistake results in weakness. Weakness means imbalance. When the nervous system is imbalanced, the nature of the nervous system or nature of life is always want to fix it, want to make it back, bring back the balance. But for some reason in this today's world, the mind is so busy, the sense is so much active. They don't allow its nature to function properly. When nature has lost its own basis, then calamities come. A little disturbance go in and they become confused. They got panic. Pandemic is the panic of each single cell. Pandemic is the panic of each single cell. Why? Because we are not allowed its cell to function properly. We talk about imbalance and balance. Each moment in our life, because it came from perfectly balanced, we call healthy and holy. Its intelligence in each cell is very holy, very perfect, very healthy. But for some reason our nervous system starting to deteriorate or pick up the wrong signal or create some imbalance due to a lifestyle and food intake and environment. If you see that the environment of 5 major problem of virus today is in Europe, four countries in Europe and America. It shows that this community or this society in these 5 countries, they are not balanced. They violate the law of nature all the time. Whoever you can blame it. For me, I blame on the karma or behavior of each and individual who got the virus and passed away. So we should find a solution how to prevent it. And they try, all the countries around the world, they try to prevent it. But by preventing, they introduce so much fear. So fear-based medical, fear-based allopathic, fear-based lifestyle, fear-based administration could never work. The more fear you worry about it, the more mistake you make. At the beginning, they talk about only 1 month we can just take over. Now they talk, someone even talk about 6 months or 18 months. And this kind of information, of course, they wish to remind everyone to be careful, but they create so much fear in the mind of the people who receive this information. It's not a healthy information, or it's not a healthy wishes. Healthy wishes just say, oh, tomorrow you will have a new immune system and you have a good proper digestion, and then virus will never be part of our life. Today I just want to share with you that the last few days I asked people who've been following on my Facebook to just practice this sound called pranayama. If you like this, let's say for 3 to 4 minutes, what happens is you bring in the vibration of its own nature, or invoke the nature from within. They will recollect or reconnect each part to bring back the very good immune system. That means the oxygen that you bring in more with this you open the mouth, it goes through your lung and the stomach, and then as deep as the navel, and then you turn back. When this is flow regularly, then the wisdom in the nervous system starts to wake up. That means the anxiety, the worry, and a little become reduced. When that's reduced, your immune stronger. Everyone should, whoever follow this talk, should spread this out and tell everyone to practice. 2 days ago, I got the news from someone who practiced. They feel immediately, especially retired people. The daughter told me that her mother immediately improved after a few minutes of this Sit quietly and just do this 3 to 5 minutes, 4 or 5 times a day. When you get up, before food or before bedtime, practice this. And then the news, which is so much negative around the world, will not disturb you. Or you will find that there's a better area that you want to entertain yourself with. I feel concerned, and I want you to shift your attention to your breath or prana, more than just any news from outside. And if you already learn how to close your eye and meditate for 10-20 minutes, then continue on. But this sound, for those of you who have been practicing yoga, meditation, this will really help you. You don't have to believe me, but when you practice, you feel different. After 2-3 minutes, you feel different. Because, why? Because your intention to improve your well-being. Physics said intention changes the quality. Your intention to change your life will change. And this intention will start with this practice. Let's do together 3 to 5 minutes. Now we talk about this sound You see, when you do it, you have to open your mouth. That means this sound is vibrate infinity. This sound represents infinity. And life is both point and infinity. Our life is nothing but infinity at the same time. When we're starting to aware of our existence, we are individual. Individual, which is point, infinity means is eternal, unbounded, immortal. And life is on that level, is immortal, never cease to be. So your life is immortal. But for some reason, people told us we have to live up to 70, 80, 90 years and then we're gone. That is not a proper information. Life is immortal. If you want to live immortal, start with R and eat clean, eat clean. Then immune system will be strong and there's no virus can touch you. I wish you all healthy and happy. Jai Gurudev, Jai Gurudev.